Hey, what's going up, guys? I'm here with my mate Lyndon. He's going to be a new partner to my YouTube channel. A link will be in the description, obviously. So what we're going to talk about today, Lyndon?
I think roughly about games and their sort of main. I don't I don't remember the word. Sort of their main.
Soundtrack?
Sure, soundtracks. Why not?
Yeah, talk about a bit about music as well. So I think we should start off with obviously what's in the background. So like the lineup for Reading. What do you think of it, Lyndon?
At the lineup already, it has got a few mixed. I
I
can't
mean,
remember the
it's
word.
got quite a few big names in there, like Arctic Monkeys. Obviously, 1975 were quite big this year in
Blink 182,
2013.
obviously.
New Me at Six, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Disclosure as well are actually pretty good.
Blink 182 as well. Obviously, last time they played at Reading, I think they had around about 10,000 to 15,000 people watch them.
God. I mean,
Just in
is
the field alone. So
I mean, that's such an amazing number to think. You know, you have 10,000 single individuals watching your one band play.
exactly. It's a bit
That is
like
just like that.
Ed Sheeran performs on his own, and what he could have a crowd of 30,000, 50,000 people perform in front of him. I mean, he was good. He was good when he first came out, but he's just been really slow in bringing out other songs. So
Wait, who are we talking about here now?
Ed Sheeran,
Oh, yeah, sure. He
he was
makes.
good when he first came out. It's just that he's just taken so much time to bring out like new songs and that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at first he started like really fast, just sort of going up in the music industry. And then he made a good song, The 18, and then
Mm.
made a few good other hits then. And then his career, well, in my opinion, I'd say really got going for him. And then in my personal opinion, he stopped what was so good. I mean,
Oh
not because he
yeah.
stopped.
I mean, I think he did something like over a thousand. He did over a thousand like gigs to get where he was now, which is
Exactly.
much better than something like Justin Bieber,
Dude,
where he
so
literally just sings a few songs on YouTube or whatever, and then gets noticed for it, and then
it comes
uses
from
his
nowhere.
money incorrectly and uses fame incorrectly and everything like that. So
Exactly. I mean, Justin Bieber spent so much money on drugs and
I
the
respect Ed Sheeran
monkeys.
much more.
Yeah, I respect that cheering. I mean, because I would love to see Justin Bieber sleeping on his manager's couch years, busting his ass, making a living just to be where he is today.
I don't think you
Probably
ever see
still,
that.
probably still sat on his manager's couch as we speak.
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever see that happen, unfortunately. But yeah, so there's going to be quite a few like bands. Obviously, the lineup's still to come out, but just
Yeah,
because the fact that Arctic Monkeys are headlining has boosted the ticket numbers up extremely,
exactly.
extremely high amounts.
Because there is obviously a lot of there is a mixed sort of genre between it
Mm.
all. I mean, there's rock, well, not exactly rock, but there's like the rock genre with Blink 182, Of Mice and Men,
Yeah,
um, and Issues, and
I mean
Unit
that's
6, and
what I
everything.
like about Reading and Glastonbury. It's a variety of
Everything, basically.
like rock and Indian. It's like alternative rock basically. But
Exactly.
obviously you've got a bit of screamo in there as well from of Mice and Men
And Issues
and
and
stuff like
everything.
that. So
I mean, Disclosure, I would say, is more of the sort of dubstep
oh yeah,
techno
yeah.
genre. So,
See, I don't really like that unless I'm at a party and I'm getting absolutely smashed.
I mean, there is one Disclosure song I really do like, which actually is White Noise by Disclosure. I don't know if anyone's actually heard it. But
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, at a festival, it's kind of like at a party. You don't really care about the music, just
yeah, like
because the
you
atmosphere is
know
so
the band
good.
or not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the atmosphere is just so good and distracting.
You'll just listen to anything.
Yeah, you'll listen and dance and do a lot of things with a lot of girls. So,
So,
pretty
anyway,
good.
we're on the subject of wedding. I know that you're going this year, and Jack, what concerts have you been to or festivals?
I haven't. I've been to a few festivals like V Festival and stuff like that, and they're okay, but they're a bit too small really for my liking. I mean, I've been to a few gigs like on holiday and stuff like that. And
Obviously, you've done your own gigs. Of course,
yeah, I've done a
that's
few
okay.
gigs myself as well. I mean, they're all for charity, so they're completely
Yeah,
free.
I was flicking through your wall the other day, and I noticed that you had done a few gigs. You actually done a cycle with who was it again? The cycle,
My friend Jordan, we did a
cycle for cancer to Southend, which I
yeah.
actually really respect you for.
It was
What do
quite
you
a
think?
good
What you doing,
time.
Jack?
So, but I think the best gig I've done so far is we went up to Brentwood Boxing Gym and played in like this huge full size boxing ring, and you had about 4 floodlights just above your head, and we weren't even playing, and we was absolutely sweating in the first minute of being on stage just because of all the heat. It's like just the two of us managed to take up this entire stage and make like a really good atmosphere. I mean, I do guitar and kick drum, and obviously like backing vocals and that. So
Creating a good atmosphere is obviously is going to be expected.
Yeah,
From
I mean that's the
crowd
key to everything really. So
if basically if you go there to listen to the music or to the unknown band or gig that's playing, and you don't get along with the people who are sat in the other crowd, it would just turn into one big riot, making it unsafe for bands to play. Therefore, meaning no other band would want to play there again. So,
exactly.
Even if there are a few, people who don't get along, fair enough, separate yourself from them. But
I mean, gigs are quite a mixed sort of area.
Yeah, I mean, there are the people that will get absolutely hammered and start chatting rubbish, and then there will be the people who will just sit there and interact with everyone and enjoy it. So
exactly,
it's a mixed feeling. Anyway, talking about concerts, the ones I've been to, I don't know if anyone, or even you yourself, Jack, has heard the band Bowling Pursuit, and they're a sort of the rock sort of era. Don't know if you've heard them. And the Kerrang Tour, which is actually a variation of bands all in one night.
I presume the Kerrang Tour is off of the Kerrang TV show.
Yeah, Kerrang, yeah, Swamp. The tour last year consisted of Black Veil Brides, which was actually
not too bad.
Yeah, Black Veil Brides actually headlined. Tonight Alive, which are a really great band. Tonight Alive, Black Veil Brides, and Chiodos. I don't know if you've heard of them. Anyone? They're not.
I think really I've heard of them. I mean, I don't listen to a great deal of them or anything like that, but no.
I used to, but they're not really a band that will spring to mind if you mention their name. You still have to do some research into them before really knowing about them. That's the only bad thing about Chiodos.
Yeah.
So technically, I've seen about 4 bands roughly. No massive festivals, just.
Any
which would be awesome to attend, though, I must say.
I've got a question for you. Obviously, bands come to an end eventually. Which band have you not seen that's come to an end that you would like to, obviously go and see in concert?
Myself,
I think.
Me.
I think mine would be Nirvana.
Mine
as like the proper group.
Mine's like there's a few for me actually. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. My Chemical Romance was a band I would really have loved to see.
They were quite good, My Chemical Romance.
Nirvana, for me as well, definitely has been a band I've always wanted to see since First Halo album. I don't know, are Rage Against the Machine still together or not?
I think so.
I don't think they are. I think they ended on like 2010. So
I'm not too sure. I mean, they're quite quiet at the moment, so I don't know if they're on break or anything. A bit like Mumford & Sons, they've gone on a break, but they don't know when they're going to come back.
No, I think they've actually split up. I'm not too sure. I will check out. I will I will find out sooner or later.
Yeah. So. What was your childhood band that you always really listened to?
mine growing up in Sunderland was actually Ed Sheeran. Me and my friend Leah actually showed up like a huge passion for Ed Sheeran. We were obsessed, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one point where another friend of mine called Layla, she actually went to the point of faking his signature just so I would, like, you know, date her and stuff. It's just, at the time, I thought it was legit. And now thinking about it when I've grown older, because it was on a stupid square piece
Yeah.
of
Oh shit. She just only drew like a little worm on a piece of paper, and you
it
thought
was
it
like
was.
a purple velvet jacket. I was just like, think back to it. It was like, was I really played by like some stupid girl?
I think mine obviously. It had to be. Oh yeah, it's got to be Busted.
Oh, Buster I've always been great.
Busted. When they split up, I was probably about 9 or 10.
So I'm guessing you're pretty emotional about it.
I wasn't too bad about it. It's just that because I've grown up with them for probably about 7 years of my life.
Yeah.
It's just a shame to see all like the great bands, you know, obviously leave. I think though you kind of go from Busted to McFly, and then you really kind of come out of childhood, and then you start listening to proper bands. I mean, I don't consider McFly as like obviously yeah, they are a professional proper band, but it's just that I think that they more suit to like young teenagers.
Yeah, like from like 14 to 16, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a bit like One Direction, though. You kind of get like them 20-year-olds that absolutely love
you
One
don't
Direction.
with like I'm going to compare One Direction and Nirvana, of course. Nirvana has been around since 1994. They split up in 1994, should I say, due to Kurt's death. Of course, they obviously didn't want to carry it on,
Yeah.
and it's now 2014, so it's been like 20 years, and Nirvana are actually still going strong.
Well, they're more Foo Fighters now, aren't they? Like they split up into Foo Fighters and all that.
Yeah, they all went their separate way and like split up and everything. So Nirvana was going strong for 20 years.
Oh yeah, it's still people are still
Whereas
buying
One
his
Direction,
records now.
a year
So
or so, I fear they will die out. I mean, because you've got like all the like a lot older sort of grandparents age who had actually obviously must have gone and seen Nirvana at one point.
yeah,
Because my ex-girlfriend's granddad had actually been to see Nirvana when he played at Newcastle before he died, actually, which I really was.
I think that's what's good about music. You can sort of mix between all ages. I mean, nowadays you can't really because everyone's like, "Ooh, Justin Bieber, One Direction," but like
One Direction's with like 13 and 12-year-olds.
I mean, I'm still into, you know, all stuff that my like grandparents and that are into.
Yeah, because
But that's because I've grown up with it. So
personally, me and my granddad, we actually like agree on, you know, sort of like classic music like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. We kind of relate on the subject of, you know, that sort of music.
yeah, exactly.
So I personally think it's just great the fact we can share like views on the same sort of genre. You know, kind of such an age gap can get together and sort of, you know, come together and talk on such a subject. So I think that's
Anyway, we've got to leave it there. Just one question to leave to the audience, Lyndon.
What was your childhood band or song or musician growing up, and why did you enjoy that band? Was there a particular reason, or did you just enjoy the music?
All right. Right, so I'll leave your comments in the section. Leave your comments in the boxes below, and thanks for watching.
We shall have a video next week.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
It's been great actually making this video. I'm glad to be a part of the channel. So
yep.
see you more from me and Jack.
See you later, dudes.
There you guys.